Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell by the thumbnail and the makeup on my face right now, today I will be showing you another cool toned versus warm toned pairing. I have been obsessed with that warm toned periwinkle blue look, so I decided to make another combo. I was inspired by Pantone and the colours of 2021, which is grey and like a neon sort of yellow. I love this look. I hope you love it too, and if you would like to learn how to create this look, then all you have to do is keep on watching. For my makeup today, I'm actually inspired by the Pantone colour of the year. They usually pick one colour, but this year they chose two, and it is like this vibrant yellow and grey. I absolutely love it. The look is actually going to be pretty simple, but let's just get started. Today my palette of choice is going to be the Made by Mitchell Feet on the Ground. It has a lot of those cool toned greys that I can put on the outer corner, and it has that yellow or this sort of yellowy green that I can use on my lid. So without further ado, let's just put some primer on. I'm going to go with my trusty Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer today. I really like this. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend. So let's just go in the middle of the palette with the shade Decent. It's a lovely straight up perfect grey. I don't think I've ever used a shade like this before, especially on my channel. And I'm going to put Decent in my crease, all the way in and all the way out as well. So fully in the crease, making that C shape, and I'm going to slowly begin to blend this in. I'd like to think this is going to be quite an easy makeup look, although I am considering using the shape I've learned whilst doing the week 3 challenge with Made by Mitchell. He did like this half cut crease, but quite a circular half cut crease. I kind of want to blend it out with a little bit of breaking, like this tea with milk kind of colour, but it's quite a warm tone, so I'm going to take just a tiny little bit. It's like a very light taupey colour. That blended the grey really nicely. I'm going to reapply a little bit of Decent in the crease. I always like to build my shadows to get the full opacity, to get a nice blend. Just take your time with it. That technique does take a little bit longer, but I find that it gives you the best results. As you can see, I've blended it out so far that it's kind of all the way in my inner corner, and like I'm blending it up into my brow with the breaking shade, not really with the Decent, not really with the grey. I'm using the breaking shade, the lighter taupey tea with milk colour. I'm now going to take a smaller brush with a little bit of Ammo, the black shade, and I want to make this even darker, especially on the outer corner. But I'm going to build this gradient gradually. So just like with the grey, I'm adding a little bit. I'm going to blend it in and grab a little bit more of the black and blend it in. I honestly was never into cool tones, but lately, and I told you, cool toned hype is coming, and I see it more and more. I'm making like a circular shape today, so on my outer corner I'm not wisping it like out and up. You are welcome to do that if you'd like, but I want like a rounded look today. I'm also going to take my previous brush and blend the edges of where the black meets the grey. You can never blend too much, although yes you can. Not in this case though, I think. Ever since I did my look where I used the black and white, I can't remember who I was inspired by, but it was a girl on Instagram. I have been obsessed with looks like that. Okay, I'm beginning to move on to my inner corner, and I want black there as well because I'm cutting the crease. It needs to contrast quite a lot. The purpose of the black, for the most part, was to make like a dark grey. Okay, time to cut the crease. You know me, I'm taking a Q-tip with a little bit of makeup remover and I'm cleaning that area. If I need more black, I'll add it in a minute. So don't be afraid to go back in. Yeah, I'm always afraid to put the black so high up, but it's needed every now and again. Okay, a little bit more of my eye primer on the lid. And now this is reasonably sticky because yellow just needs to be vibrant, so I want it to stick to the lid. And I'm now finally going to take that beautiful yellow called Our Kid. I'm taking it on a flat brush, so there will be a lot of fallout, but I want it packed on, I want it vibrant. So let's do this. And as we can see, Mitchell knew what he was doing. And you know what? I'm not going to do that shape, I think. I'm going to go and fade it in. So I'm taking Decent again, that grey, and feathering that in. That, they were right. That is such a cute combo. A little bit of ammo to create a dark grey on the outer half to blend it in. You know what? I think I'm happy with that, at least for now. Alright, let me do the other eye off camera and I will be right back. I do love this look. It looks so nice, and you know what? I added a little bit less black on this eye. It does look a little bit better, but it is time to move on to the foundation, do the base real quick. Today I'm going to use a foundation that I just need to use up, and it is the Sephora Matte Perfection foundation. I do love this and highly recommend it. The disadvantage is you can't get Sephora products in the UK. Can we have a Sephora in the UK, please? I would really appreciate it. It lasts on the skin really nicely. It makes my skin nice and even. It has reasonable coverage. It looks cute. I do, however, need to add a little bit of warmth to my face, so I am going to cream contour today with the Revolution Fast Base Foundation in F14. Okay, time for my under eye. I'm going to use the Jouer High Essential Coverage Concealer today, but use whatever you'd like. I love my Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer from Revolution. For my under eye powder today, to have a nice balance between drugstore and high-end, I'm going to use my Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder. I want to contour my nose, and lately all I've been using is powder. Since getting back into the KVD Shade and Light palette, I've been using it every single day. I'm not the best at my nose contour, but I'm usually happy with the results, so don't bother me. But since I've got this palette out, I might as well use it on my face just to tie everything together and blend in this harshness. You already know I'm going to be using the eyeshadow palette for my blush today, and I love this Tiger Lily shade, so I'm going to take a little bit of this and Since I do want it a little bit more peachy, I'm also going to mix in Arcade. So I'm mixing these two shades on my brush, then I mix it on my hand, and I'm going to blush my face. I will finish my eyes last because I'm doing a mascara review. You would have already seen it. So I want to do my brows, my lips, and then I'll finish off my eyes at the end. So let's do the brows. I like to take a spoolie and brush my eyebrows hairs through to get rid of like excess amount of powder. This is quite important because the next product I'm gonna use, if there is powder in here, it'll just make it clumpy. So you want to get rid of as much powder and foundation off of your brows. And today I'm going to use a Pritt stick for my brows as brow gel because I've been really enjoying this. Sounds strange, looks strange when you do it, but this just holds your brows in place. I just wet the Pritt stick a little bit, get myself a spoolie. This isn't very clean, but it'll do the job. And then you want to take some of the glue and brush that through your brows. Like, tell me this does not look good. And now a trick I saw Nikki Tutorials do when reviewing the new brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. She kind of pressed her brows down, and again it just makes like a subtle difference, but like a huge difference at the same time. And now you kind of know the rest. I'm using my angled brush and my pomade to draw in individual hair strokes and fill my brows in. For the lips, I was going to go quite safe with a nude to complement the look. The look is quite, you know, out there, quite bold. The contrast is quite high, so it'd be nice. But then I thought, why don't we just support the look with like a greige lipstick? This is Posh Spice from Jeffree Star, and I think it looks stunning. And finally, time to finish off the eyes. I'm going to start off with Arcade, and to have as little fallout as I can, I'm going to spritz it with my Hydra Fix Mist and just pop that on the lower lash line. I low-key think this would look so cute with white lashes. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay, time for the grey called Decent, and I'm popping that on the outer half of my lower lash line. And you know what, I don't think I'll add the black on the lower lash line. I'm obsessed with this look. It looks so good. Okay, time for some mascara, some falsies, and that is the look done. Alright you guys, so here it is. This is my final look today. The Pantone inspired look with the grey, cool toned outer corner and a pop of yellow in the inner corner. I'm loving this look. I am feeling myself with this hair. By the way, this is the Lulla Bells extensions, and you will definitely see it more on my channel. I am getting into hair extensions and ponies and stuff like that. I love wearing it. I feel like a Rapunzel, and I love it. I love the makeup look. I love the grey lipstick. I think it was a good choice. It doesn't match perfectly, but I can deal with it. It looks nice, and I hope you love it too. If you do, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. But for now, thank you so much for watching. You are the best, and I hope to see you next time.